We are finally done with this mess. Finally, Lord Jesus. Finally, it's over. Thank you, Lord. On to something else. On to something else. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is another review for The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is the season... Was it season 6? Anyway, reunion part 4. So Nikki is, she's starting with Ashley. So you ain't need no camera time, sis. So you ain't come all the way down here to get no camera time. You wasn't trying to be Giselle's side chick, doing her dirty work. And Karen over there like, like they love to see it. She's not letting up either. She's like, you ain't have no storyline. So you went down there to stir the pot, period. Ashley says that she's a part of the group, so that's why she went. And then Candace jumps into her defense, and I'm like, why? Anyway, she defending her, talking about some. She had just given birth, and we got work. She got work. Nikki's like, whoa, Candy girl. Candy girl, I got it. Let me talk to Ashley about this, okay? So Candace is like, okay, I'll put a muzzle on it. Robin chimes in, too, trying to, take some heat off of Ashley. Talking about she didn't know, that Wendy would react the way that she reacted. It don't matter if you know how somebody's going to react. If you know you coming on bullshit, then you should just expect that reaction. Girl, whatever, Robin. Nikki moves on to Robin since she piping up. She says she noticed that Juan actually liked her. It looked like Juan and Robin were back smashing again. And Robin is like, he finds it sexy that she's the one, being the breadwinner right now. He finds it sexy that she's the one out front. When, for a number of years, it was him that was out front. Whatever, girl. Nikki wants to know why it's always we. She brings up the fact that on the trip, after they got into it with Wendy, Robin says, so are we upset with Ashley? And she's like, why you need another woman's validation for that? Like, you a grown woman. And Robin is saying, no, I wanted to know whether, we, as a group, it's always something. That woman can try to weasel and maneuver her way out of accountability all the time. It's always, that's not what I meant. That's not what I was trying to say. But, ma'am, that's how it hit. That's how it landed. Whether it was your intent or not is not what's up for question. Please, with all of that. She's always, but I didn't know that I didn't know you would react like that. So that makes it okay? Because you didn't know? Anyway. Nikki, she wants to know if Robin and Giselle been smashing. Y'all been in the bed. What y'all been doing? Robin say Giselle ain't her type, and then Nikki wants to know what her type is, and of course, then she asks, if you was getting paid, then who would it be? And she says, oh well, if we getting paid, then we gonna get down. We sleeping together, heck yeah, if we getting paid. Robin says that it would be Nikki, and Nikki's like, girl, don't tempt me, girl, because I find you very attractive. Blah blah blah. This whole part was just like, don't nobody care about Robin and what she got going on. And she tells her that was a safe answer when you sit next to your girlfriend. Okay, so. Oh, and then Giselle adds that if they were getting paid, that throw Ashley in the mix too, because she gonna get in there. And then Candace again being a groupie. Oh, throw me in there too. Girl, please. Just, why you want to be a part of that little crew so bad? Why, Candace? Why? I just don't understand, girl. Okay, Nikki. She asks, does Robin think that Mr. Darby is attracted to Juan? And she says yes. Robin isn't bothered though, but Nikki is like, girl, you should be. Listen, couldn't no other woman just be telling me that she's attracted to my husband. No, ma'am. It's not happening. And she tells her that she needs to be on her P's and Q's. Nikki asks, if she thinks that her looks are fading at all. And they even put up a picture of Giselle the first season, and then now, of course, she's aged, and it shows. Giselle is taken aback, but Nikki's point is, how did that make you feel, hearing that your looks, were gonna fade when Ray told her that? Did that hurt you? And she says that it did, and she says that it did, and she probably should have just said that it hurt me instead of saying what she said. Candace jumping in again in her defense, talking about some she's working on it. And Nikki, of course, has to check her again. Candy girl, stop chiming in, okay? This between me and Giselle. She changes the subject to how Giselle comes for Karen and her age. And, they run back film where she's always said that. And Karen says that she and Giselle are in the same age bracket. Like, I'm in my 50s, she in her 50s. Like, it is what it is. Giselle says that she never knew how old Karen was. And so Karen is like, I've always been proud of my age. I'm 58. It is what it is. And Karen says to come for another woman's age is just, and Nikki finishes the sentence, corny. It's corny. Nikki shades Giselle right in her face talking about some, but I mean, cause it's like, what can a bitch say? If a bitch can't say she looked better, she dressed better, her hair is better, what else can she say? I was loving it. I was here for all of that. Giselle says that in her defense that they didn't know how old Karen was. And then Robin jumps in and is like, oh, and also, like, you looked a lot older then than you do now. So now we got to run down. So how old y'all think that Karen was and how old y'all think she is? How old did you think she was now? Candace was the nice one saying in her 40s. They like, in her 60s. We felt like she was in her 60s. Nikki wants to know, what she's had done. And because Karen up there blaming her brown wig. I was wearing a dark wig and I was a housewife, Now, listen, I got my rebirth. Hello. Giselle wants to know, can they move on to the next person? And of course, Nikki is like, nope, girl, you're still in the hot seat. So she says, if Jamal wanted a second chance and all of that, would you give him that? And she says, yeah, without a doubt. And Nikki wants to know, like, how come them second chances only came around when you got on TV. And she says that, hold on, because I want to get this right, child. She says that in her successful moments in life that he's been very supportive. And she felt like that on the show, she would have equal footing, with him. And, she says that when they were married, she wasn't working. She was in his shadow, basically. And Nikki says, was you in his pockets? Of course I was. Absolutely. And Nikki is like, rightfully so, because he's the father of your children, all of those things, Of course you're going to get money from your husband. So where'd the money come from? Was it from the church? And Giselle says that he had multiple streams of income, and Nikki wants her to break it down. She says that she's the one that helped him start the church from the ground up. It was them and 40 people. And Nikki asks how many people it is now, and she says that it's over 15,000. Nikki like, what the? What in the world? Ooh, no wonder you got that Gucci car. Giselle said that car ain't expensive, girl. Whatever. They take a break for commercial. When they come back, Wendy, she got caught looking at the car. She didn't tell them what was going on, but she got caught looking at the car. She said she only saw Robin's though. Okay, so Karen, what was the hot box comment about? What was that? What was all of that? And Karen says that, it was in the blog, so she just used it to get Giselle up off of her, and it worked. And Nikki is like, so next time Karen tells you, Giselle, that she ain't playing and that this isn't what you want, what you gonna do? And Giselle say, keep talking. And Nikki's like, girl, you gonna tread lightly. You already know. Oh, and Robin, of course, because she has to always have her girls back. The difference is Karen came with lies and Giselle came with facts. Will you shut up? Ain't nobody even asked you nothing, girl. Please. Karen, she brings up Ray. And she's like, y'all look like y'all been hunching too. Y'all look like y'all back at it. And they mentioned teabagging, and Nikki wants to know who all really believed that she didn't know what that was, and everybody raised their hand, but Candace. Candace really felt like she was clueless. Ashley asked if it's ever been done to her, and she tells everybody it's none of your business. So we already know, and not by teabagging I mean tossing salad, because we threw that out there as well. She says she ain't tossing salad, but she can't say it's none of our business if it ever happened to her. Nikki moves on to Mia. And she says that her conversations with her mother was, the best part for her of the season. And, they replay a scene where Mia's mom is saying that Mia would get on her nerves because she reminded her so much of her father. And Nikki says that she noticed the hurt in her eyes, or in her face, I would say. I don't know. Mia says she was hurt. Nikki said, did you tell your mama you was hurt? Did you let her know? Mia says her mom is healing. She's going to always use that excuse. Mom is healing, We're in a good space now. She's home right now with my kids at my house because she loves me. I was thinking, ma'am, that was a lot. What? Why did you do all of this? Who was that directed at? Candace? Candace mama love her too. She just toxic. Your mama, on the other hand, sitting up there talking about she don't even like you. So, yeah, there's that. There's a difference between y'all's dynamic and Candace and her mom's dynamic. Both very toxic. So don't be trying to make it seem like because you comfortable with your mama watching your kids now that you got the one up. Anyway. Nikki, she moves on to Mia's clit surgery. Was it for the look? Better stimulation? So what's tea? Are y'all freaky? And Mia says, of course we're freaky. They have threesomes, Nikki says that is involved menage a trois with Becky's. We have to run that back as well, where we see that Gordon say he liked the white girls. But Mia says she picks the exotic girls, the very out of this world girl, whatever that means. She says she's the one that picks the exotic girls. She says that she thinks it makes her marriage better as well. Nikki says, but can't you bring another man in? Oh, no. She says she wouldn't want to do that anyway. Nikki directs another question to Mia, Ashley, and Karen. Y'all all have been, married to older men. Is that the wave? Mia say, yes, it's the wave. It's the ocean. Ashley say it's been the wave. So does Karen. She also asks, okay, so if y'all had $100 million in the bank before meeting these men, would you get with them? With these particular men? We're going to start with you, Ashley. Ashley says that she was bartending, so probably not. Nikki want to know how old she was, when they got together. She was 22 when they first started dating. And she says that she was attracted to him. Attracted to what exactly? She says that she was attracted to, he's this and he's that, whatever. She runs down her list and the rest of the ladies are sitting over there like, really, girl? Okay, girl. Karen says, oh, Ray, I got to always have my Ray. And I believe that. I believe that they are genuinely attracted to one another. She genuinely loves that man, and was attracted to him. It helped that he was the Black Bill Gates. But she says she ain't dating no broke man anyway. But yeah, so yeah. She and Ray, it was gonna be that anyway. Mia, she get the same question and she says, what makes you think I don't have $100 million in the bank? Nikki is like, because I know you don't. Mia always saying something for some shock value. Nikki asked about, we asked about the 5-star restaurant she was working at. And of course, Mia stands firm on that. Yes, I was an entertainer, not a stripper. I was an entertainer. You wouldn't put stripper on your resume. You would put entertainer. And then Candace over there like, strippers got resumes? Yeah, girl, they got to have a resume too. Shit, they got to show their experience. Do we move on after this? Okay, yes, we do. We move on. Okay, because now we're talking about Gordon and Eddie and Mia feeling like Wendy is insecure, for the looking in his eyes comment and all of that. Wendy just want to know, why you worried about my man looking in your eyes anyway? You married. Why you worried about that? Why is that even a factor? We talk about Eddie liking booty models on Instagram. He been following the girls on Instagram. Wendy say, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to go there. That back and forth was just stupid, Wendy trying to defend all of that, or how she feels on that. She says that she don't care. Like, I don't care who he follows. I don't know who he follows. That doesn't matter to me. Like, I didn't go get my butt done for that. And she could have really clapped back at Nikki. Because, Nikki, girl, you sitting up there with a full-on silicone ass yourself. And breasts. So, What we doing, Nikki? see, that's why. See, I don't play fair, and see, that wouldn't have been a good conversation for me because I probably would have came back with that. Like, did you get your ass done for that too? Like, you got your ass done too. Tell me why you got yours done. Tell me why you got your breast done or whatever you do, Nikki. Tell us about your husband and his case. You threatening the girls, Nikki? Like this shit could have been both ways, but they did take it, in stride, and they were, like she said, gracious, and I guess we can appreciate that. But anyway, they move on to Candace. So Candace, your mama, why you don't be checking her? Candace says she checks her mama. Her mama's antics on TV, have been a lot in the past. And this particular instance for this season, it has affected her marriage definitely. She gonna cry. She did check her mama. She said after the episode aired, and she also gave it a break. How long was the break? 2 weeks. She said it's not as simple, it's not as simple as it seems to just go cutting your mama off, but after seeing this, she says, I think that she gonna hear from you. Nikki says she need to hear from you. She said, no, she gonna hear from you. Okay, so let's just toss to your music then. Let's toss to your music video. Wait, did we do that? Cause I don't want to that whole back and forth. Let me just come off the notes for a minute. Because Candace, this situation with Candace and her music, Nikki says that she likes the song Drive Back at first, and then she asked the ladies to be honest, like, do you guys think that the song was going to be successful, 1 to 10, with 1 being the least successful and 10 being the most successful? Mia says -2. Anyway, and she ain't even listened to it. She hasn't even listened to it. But anyway, Karen jumps in and she says, it's a 9 on the vocals, on the hard work, the execution. And Nikki is like, no. I mean, did you think it was gonna be successful? Like make it to platinum? Well, did you think that? And Karen says, oh well, then in that case, no. I'm gonna go with a 5. Then I'm gonna go with a 5. Candace says that her song has 500,000 streams, and then Wendy says that she's on the Billboard, the R&B Billboard charts, and of course Nikki. This whole time is Nikki is like, what? On what charts? What charts? The R&B charts. Oh, where? Where about? You did what? You sold some albums? Girl, for real? What's the numbers? And Candace is sitting there kind of flustered, like, okay, I'm going to get my phone and just look it up. Mia over there adding insult to injury. You don't know the numbers? So why don't you know the numbers? Candace says she just got them the day prior. Oh, so you should know them. Mia, shut up. See, I didn't like this whole thing at all. It made me very uncomfortable because I'm somebody that takes entertaining and what you do, the arts, I take it very seriously. And from one creator to the next, I ain't like that. I didn't like somebody just poking holes and nitpicking the way that Nikki was. Her line of questions wasn't what my issue was. It was the responses behind it. It's like, don't do that, Nikki. You are Nicki Minaj. Like, this is like Beyonce sitting up there telling her, you did what? On what chart? Oh, really? Oh. It makes it seem as if, what she's doing is a bunch of, BS, or like she's half-assing it, or like, step your cookies up, girl. You did what? Oh, and how long was the song out? Oh. So you sold 20,000 albums. Oh, really? Okay. It was mean. It was mean. And I know she gave her meanness to everybody, but when it came to this particular topic, I don't think that I think it was in poor taste for it to come from Nikki. Andy, it is what it is, but Nikki, you are my peer in this industry. And you are really like dragging me right now. Making me look, not credible, like I'm not, up on my, like I'm not up to par, like I'm not on the same playing field as you. I didn't like that. Candace was she took it in stride, like she was a good sport. She really was. But it was uncomfortable to watch. Robin, they asking about the downloads or the album sales, and Robin is like, well, you got one for me, girl, because I downloaded it. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, girl. Anyway, afterwards, Candace, she lets them see a snippet of a new single, and this one looks like it's gonna be a good one as well. And then, okay, so girl, we're gonna have to hear a little acapella, girl. We're gonna have to hear some acapella, child. And Candace kind of is flustered again, and she went live after this, and she explained that away. Explained it being, a singer's thing, being a singer and wanting to showcase your vocal ability the best way that you can. You're going to choose a song that is going to do that, which is very true. But that's normally for like, you got to have you an audition song. A great audition song is the national anthem because it really shows all of your highs and your lows. It shows range. You're going to have range to execute that one. And so that's a good audition song, so I get that. But with this particular situation, Drive Back, if it's just a little mew mew pew pew, shout out to Forest Rocks. If it's something like that, then it should have been easy. Should have been nothing to just, you think I'm playing. And the conversation. You could have did all that, girl. Just go ahead and just do it. She wanted to say, I want to sing the other side. She was kind of, it was giving nervous. It was giving nervous. And I think it was because she was just caught off guard and put on the spot like that. And then everybody else, sing, girl. Go ahead and sing, girl. Just sing the song. She's asking you to sing the song. Just sing the song. I'm like, well, y'all, please. She already anxious and look like, the anxiety is starting to come on. And here y'all go. Adding to it. Anyway, she go ahead and sing it. And she gets a standing ovation. Mia chimes in like, you know what, girl? Respect. I'm a real one. Respect. You did good. You did good. I'm going to go download it. I'm going to download it. Because we need your approval. Okay, Mia. Afterwards, they break because Mia says she got to pee. So they break again. And Chris comes over. He's upset. And understandably, he is upset about that line of questioning and how Nikki kind of shaded her whole project. Like, I like your song, but I don't know about it doing well. She didn't take her serious, and it feels that at least that's how it came off. Like Nikki just doesn't take Candace serious as an artist, and that's the one thing she wants the most is for her peers to take her seriously. Damn, Nikki, this could have been a woman to woman type of situation, and you ruined it. Candace wasn't bothered by it, so I guess we shouldn't be bothered by it. Candace say she gave it to everybody, so I ain't really mad about it. And then Andy walks over like, girl, I know that was hard, like that was rough, but you killed it. You sang your motherfucking song, and you brought the house down. Go, girl. He was proud. Andy was proud. And Chris tells him he was a little upset, and Andy's like, I don't know why. You shouldn't be. You should not be upset. You should be proud. Your wife just did something amazing. We done put her song up on the thing. Like, this is good. Giselle tells him the same thing. This is good. Like, she just had to have this conversation with Nicki Minaj. Like, this is good. This is going to be good for her. Everybody sees it as, this is good. Good press. This is good press. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Chris. Everybody exits the stage. Andy comes back on, and he has shots, and we take a shot. We toast to Andy Conda, and we toast, and we toast to the Queens of Potomac. And that is it, guys. We are done. Finally. Yeah, this was a good season. We ain't gonna get at Housewives of Atlanta until next year. So I'm not gonna do Portia's show only because I don't even know how I can watch it. I looked it up on YouTube TV and I couldn't find it. It gave me a YouTube link. And I'm like, I'm trying to watch the episode. So if I can't find it, then I don't look for that one. But let me get off of here because I still have to watch Our Kind of People so I can get that one up for you guys tomorrow. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.